right, so here he is, the human highlight film. With respect to Dominic Wilkins in MMA, that is Justin Gaethje, former UFC interim lightweight champion, and man, he is must-see television. I'm not sure any fighter really has that type of relationship with the fan base in terms of instant electricity like Justin Gaethje.
I mean, Justin Gaethje has a magnetic appeal to people watching fights because you know that you're going to see a guy that goes out there and lays it all out on the line. But in tonight's fight, he has an opponent that's willing to do the same thing. Maybe not as well known, but a guy that is willing and wants to engage in the tough fight. And when that happens, we may be in line for another Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler fight, which we all love.
Oh, yeah. And Gaethje does believe a win tonight is going to put him exactly where he needs to be. But, of course, easier said than done against this also elite competition. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a skill trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Charles Oliveira, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with two of the best lightweights in the world, Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje. Charles Oliveira, the most accomplished finisher in UFC history. The title defenses are starting to mount up. Gaethje believes he has made the adjustments, and we'll see if he can get his hand raised here tonight.
If anybody can make those adjustments, it's Trevor Whitman and Justin Gaethje. They're going to go back to the lab, and they're going to watch that fight 100 times and find the route to victory. That's a very honorable thing to do. Unfortunately, in Charles Oliveira, it doesn't seem like there's a clear path to beating this man. He possesses all the skills.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oliveira's going for the sub here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars. Working very hard to get this arm bars. Close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Takes his back now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Ooh, that looks tight. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Big right hook there by the champ. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
That was nice. Big ground and pound.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Lands with the ground and pound. Inside the close. Oh, attempted to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Now trying to escape, and he does!
He freed his knee, got his leg all the way to the outside. Now, opponent has your back, but you're in a much better position.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
All right, round two.
One of Justin Gaethje's most underrated strikes is that left hook. He throws it really tight. He keeps his right hand up when he's throwing the left hook, and he lands it over and over again.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oliveira gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Beautiful. Circling towards the left now. Oh, nice connection. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oliveira doing the right things defensively. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. He blocks the shot. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up.
Oh, nice. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Feels like the beginning of the end. 30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds to go round 2. Oliveira's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, spinning elbow right to the head. That'll get his attention. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Oliveira's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
He passes to half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nicely done.
Now into his mouth.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Oliveira. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, he's got his back. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction. In the half guard.
Oliveira, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Just gotta be careful here.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Final seconds of round 3. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Listen to me. We're losing this one. You know we're losing this one. You got to go out there and give me everything you got. You know?
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end
of those types of strikes.
Nice combination of strikes there by Gaethje. Big right.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some separation. All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at two fighters who are on the verge of guessing.
I mean, they have done everything in their power to finish this fight, but their opponents are so tough that they find themselves very late in both asking the question, how do I get this done? Oh.
Back to his feet.
What a fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again. Beautiful flying knee lands to the head.
With oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oliveira has to be careful.
Oliveira's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Well, Gaethje's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, separation from the clinch.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
I give
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. He's very close to the finish here.
Don't show the tip here. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Final seconds of round 4. Oliveira's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we...
Oh, massive. Oh, big shots here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Nice transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Gaethje's back in full mount. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling. expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Gaethje going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He set up a beautiful submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Might be able to hook onto an arm here.
Arms in deep. Oh, he's gonna submit.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Gaethje going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47, Gaethje. Judge 2 scores it 47-47. And Judge 3 scores it 47-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, so there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion tonight.
For a long time, we talked about 150.